What's going on, everybody? It is MJ the Conductor. Welcome to another edition of the Top 10 at 10, the only show on YouTube that gives you 10 free stock picks for you to choose. We give you these stock picks for you to look at, for you to research, add to your watch list, and of course, make money off of. And while we're going through our top picks, of course, we're going to show you what we picked the previous episode. And we're going to teach you how we trade, go over some good inspirational quotes and help you get ready to get on that money train and to join, the ranks of the wealthy. I'm MJ the Conductor. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Oh, excuse me, Wednesday. Man, I forgot. We didn't even have a trading day. We didn't have a trading day this week. Happy Wednesday, everybody. It's a hump day, and I hope that everybody was successful with their trades that they made today. There was a lot of movement today in the market. Especially for those meme stocks, if you would call it that, right? The bang stocks, we're going to talk about that as well. But I just hope you all made a little bit of money because, stocks go up and they go down, and just want to make sure that you're on the right side of things. And if you're wondering, are there any other stocks besides AMC going up? Of course there are. And we're going to jump into this article here from MarketWatch that actually talks about the hottest meme stock, and it's actually not AMC. Blew my mind. AMC went up 95% today, but here it is. This meme stock had its best trading day ever, surging back to highs not seen since January's short squeeze on huge volume, as you retail traders couldn't stop posting or tweeting about it after some bullish comments from the company's CEO. And the stock they're talking about is Bed Bath & Beyond. I've always wondered what the Beyond section includes. If you know, please comment below. Help a brother out, because every time I go to Bed Bath & Beyond with the wife, she's just getting like soap and hand sanitizer, and I'm just trying to figure out, right?
Always looking for the Beyond.
Right, I'm always looking for the Beyond. So if you know what's in the Beyond section, maybe it's bath towels, I don't know, but if you know, comment below. But here we go. Despite a wild and manic day that saw the stock soar over 100% and getting halted more than once on volatility concerns, it turns out that AMC Entertainment, which was your favorite meme stock of the day, aside from GameStop, went up 95%. 95%. Did you get in on that? 95% in one day. I bet that you're probably doing a little celebrating tonight. You're probably throwing a little bit of money. I'm going to throw a few money for the people who, made 95% on AMC today. But according to data from Hype Equity, which runs a platform that compiles social media activity on individual stocks and uses that data to track what it calls social sentiment analysis, AMC's monster day paled in comparison to the home goods retailer in one key metric: increased social media mentions volume. And for those of you all who you like to, surf on social media and try to find out what the best stock is, hey, more power to you. Obviously today it worked out really well, worked out really great for you all. But over here at the Underground Wealth Road, we actually like to use charts to try to figure out what's going on with the certain stock. Does it have potential, a little bit of momentum? Obviously your trend is your friend until the end. So, we ride trends over here, and we're also swinging. We're just swinging left and right. That's what we're doing. Up and down, left and right, every which way, any direction you can think of, we are swinging these trades. And as you can see here, we're looking at Bed Bath & Beyond right now, right? BBBY, right? It's almost like BBW, but extra B in another letter, Anyways, so here you see this red line here. It's called the 200-day moving average, right? Kind of lets you know where the stock is headed long term. If it's on an uptrend, like back here where you see like back in February, it's above the 200 and then it falls down under the 200 here. I've got these cool indicators and charts set up for you all, and I'll teach you all how to get this stuff set up. If you enroll into our stock program and our stock class, you will learn how to actually trade stocks the way that we do. You can be a swinger too. Let's swing together. But seriously, as you can see, the stock goes under the 200-day moving average, and it kind of goes sideways for a little while. It goes up a little bit, down a little bit, up a little bit, down a little bit. But let's just say if you're one of those people and you do not have social media, Steven doesn't have Instagram, and I barely use mine. I just really just post stuff, and other than that, I'm not really on it that often, right? But if you understand how to read charts, and if you're chart literate, you can actually see that way back on May 26th, this stock actually started moving here. And we moved from about $24 here, right at about 24. So if you were to got in right here, right where the stock really started to move because you know how to read charts, there we go. You could have made about 75% in about 7 days. It doesn't beat 95% in one day that AMC made, but who's complaining? If you make 75% in 7 days, that's a really good trade. That's a really good amount of money that you have made. And my point here is that you didn't really have to see anything on social media to know that this was going up. You really understand charts. So continue to watch the Top 10 at 10. Continue to support the Underground Wealth Road. And we're going to teach you how to trade charts, how to be experts, because you see these little things here, they are called candles. I guess that's good since we're looking at Bed Bath & Beyond. Got those really good scented candles, right? Very good, very romantic. But see, these are candles, right? We're looking at here at the Heikin-Ashi indicator, or the Heikin-Ashi chart here. Here it is spelled over here for you, just in case you want to know. It's not one word, it's two words. It's Heikin-Ashi. These are Heikin-Ashi candles. And you see somebody here, see this little piece right here is called a wick, all right? So you see you got the body of the candle. That's where all the wax is, and the wick is where it's on fire at. And one of you people out there, you bought all the way at $44.30, hoping that the stock would continue to go up. But at this point, you're down about 10%. You showed up late to the party. All the punch has been given out. All the food is gone. And you really want to make sure that you're not buying here on this wick part. You want to get in on the full body. Be the wax of the candle, right? Be the wax of the candle. And if you're wondering how our stocks did from yesterday, we didn't quite have a day like the meme stocks, but we're going to show you what we did because, of course, right now, at this time, I'm ready to throw some money, want to spend something, I want to just shoot some dollars in the air, and we're going to go ahead and jump into the picks from yesterday's episode, and let's just see how they did. I'm sure you all were counting against me after I had that big day yesterday where we hit on like 8 or 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 picks yesterday hit.
We're at 6 out of 10 for yesterday's picks.
Yeah, 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 for yesterday's picks. So here we go. Underground Wealth Road. We're gonna go through the yesterday's top 10, and let's throw a couple of dollars here. So we're going to jump on into it. Here we go. Yesterday's picks here. Let's see. And the top pick that we had from yesterday was Luminar Technologies. Unfortunately, I was on Team Bomb Squad on Luminar, and I'm still holding my position. But for those Skywalkers who made a little bit of money, good for you. And if you're on the Bomb Squad, we're still in it. Stocks go up and they go down. They do go up and they go down, all right? So let's go ahead and drop a little, drop a sound effect here. Throw a couple of dollars for Luminar Technologies. Throw a couple of dollars for Luminar Technologies, up 2.9% there. Next up, we have Energy Transfer. It's up 2 and a little bit, 2.0%. 0.05%, which is that's really good. So we'll throw a few dollars there. Enable midstream 1.72%. So it looks like the oil and pipeline companies did a little something today from our picks from yesterday. We got International Gaming Technology up 1.62%. Bonanza Creek Energy up almost 1%. Rubius Therapeutics up 0.5%. And then we got some losers here. Verso Corporation down 1.3%. Acacia Research down 2%. And Gentex down 2.19%. Shout out to the Bomb Squad, because I talked about this yesterday and I said I was on the Bomb Squad for that. So I'm going to blow something up there for the Bomb Squad. And I actually sold my put option in Gentex earlier today for about a 16% gain. So, throw a couple of dollars for the Bomb Squad. Dollars for the Bomb Squad. And then finishing off and rounding at the bottom here is Cornerstone Building Brands, which went down, 2.56%. So it is another day. It's another day where we hit 7 out of 10. All right. I'm going to say 7 because I said that Gentex was on the Bomb Squad. So I'm going to say 7. So I'm actually, we just go in the money machine. We just go in the money machine every time that we're right on these picks. And which is why you want to make sure that you are subscribed to the Underground Wealth Road channel. Make sure that you're actually sharing this information because, wouldn't somebody actually really like to be involved with some of these trades and make a little bit of money? You're hogging all the content and all the money to yourself, and that's selfish. That's very selfish, and you need to go ahead and quit it, all right? You need to go ahead and quit it, all right? So, now that we got that out the way,
basically got to share the wealth the way you
got right? to share the wealth. Yeah. After all, these stock picks, we could just keep them to ourselves. We don't have to tell anybody. Nobody has to tell anybody what's going on.
Well, you see, that's your whole point. You're trying to create a network, a family.
Exactly.
Get on the money train.
Exactly. You got to get on the money train, as Stephen says here. Definitely get on the money train. Join the money train, and of course, as we do here on the Underground Wealth Road, we got a trip for today. Our trip for today is stocks go up and they go down. They just do. Regardless of what stock you're looking at, if you're looking at Bed Bath & Beyond, let's go through the rest of the meme stocks, right? You got GameStop, which, that did. Let's see what GameStop did today. GameStop went up 13%. Is GameStop really $282? Wow, I haven't looked at GameStop in a while. All right, but as you can see, stocks, they go up and they go down, right? You see here, GameStop went all the way down from where it was at about 272, 54% over here in 12 days, and it bounced right off the 200. Just like we told you it would, because if you've been watching, that's the support. Yep. That's that support line. That's the all-important support line. If you don't know anything else, of course, we've got other indicators, but we got to hide them because if we put it out here, we know you all will steal, especially you selfish people who aren't even sharing the broadcast. We know that you'll steal, and we just want to make sure that, bring you along quite easily. We don't want you to get the whole picture and just run off without the Underground Wealth Road and start cashing out. We want to do this thing together. So as you can see, stocks go up and they come down. They fall down to their support. And if it, doesn't fall past their support, it just bounces right on off, right? See, it fell 54% there, and then it just went back up 59% like the next day.
That's beautiful.
So one thing that you you don't take anything else, like look for the support, look for the foundation. As you can see, I sell houses. I sell houses too. If you're looking for a house here in Metro Atlanta, we can help you actually find the house, right? Even though inventory is really low. One thing that doesn't have low inventory, of course, is this stock market. And you see this thing is bouncing up and down off this 200. Stocks go up. and they go down. So one thing that you want to think about is, those stocks like AMC and Best Buy, not Best Buy, gosh, Bed Bath and Beyond. Bed Bath and Beyond, and let's see, there's a Nokia. You guys have been really pumping up Nokia. I'm surprised they haven't come out with some better phones. I mean, I remember when that first Nokia came out, had the little antenna on it, and used to play Snake. Yeah, man, Snake was like the best game ever. Was like
top of the line when that Nokia dropped, man.
Man, I'm telling you, Snake was crazy. That was a really good game. I miss Snake, right? I miss Snake. I wish they would bring it back, even though it probably wouldn't be the same, right? As you see here, I mean, when stocks go above this 200 line and it gets green, means that you can make some green, right? Make some green, take some green, but just stay away from this red. This red is just not good. I mean, it's almost like a stop sign or a hot stove. Like, don't touch it. Don't touch it. And if we just go back just a little bit further, and good grief, look at all that red that's right there. Didn't I tell you stocks go up and stocks go down? You see, it went on a nice little run. Let's just go from this candle, and we could just go all the way down until it went on its run that it actually ended up crossing the 200. 41% down in 36 days. So for you people out there that are just like holding stocks, you're just like, I'm just gonna hold on to this thing forever. I'm gonna hold on to this stock for dear life because I love this stock. I really like it. I like Nokia. If you're holding stocks, you're gonna lose a little bit of money. And I also like to go into a little bit of crypto here too. I mean, for you people that are looking for Dogecoin to actually go to Coinbase tomorrow, right? I'm sure you're going to be really excited about that. But if we take a look at Dogecoin, it looks like it's under the 200. Psych! It's actually just crossed above the 200, right? Yep. Get your shoes on because we're going for a run, right? As you can see, Dogecoin, Steven and myself, we actually bought in like back here, and then we got out here, so we made a quick 14%, then we got back in here, and I mean, it's 42, it's gone up 42% in the last 2 days. I mean, how would you like to make 42% in the last 2 days? Not to mention, Dogecoin has just crossed over its 200-day moving average. So
that's something to think about.
Shout out to the Skywalkers. That might be something that you actually can do, quite well on. And I mean, obviously, let's see, go ahead and check out Bitcoin, Bitcoin or Bitcoin, or some people are saying that this thing is a hustle, right? Oh man, looks like it got rejected. So it's almost like, you remember like that girl that you wanted to date, and you asked her out to prom, and then she's like, nope,
sorry,
I'm not interested. I'm already going with the guy who's the quarterback on the football team. Rejected. And that is the same thing that just happened to Bitcoin here. Bitcoin was just trying to cross the 200, man.
And he got rejected.
I'm just trying to cross the 200. And you see, since it fell below the 200, and for you guys who are chart illiterate, you see it just, good grief, look at that. 33% over 21 days since it fell below 200. And I mean, I just gotta keep saying, if you're buying something under the 200-day moving average, you better be pretty sure on what you're buying, because like buying here is like, I don't know, trying to catch a missile. What's that saying? Trying to catch lightning in a bottle. Lightning in a bottle. Trying to catch lightning in a bottle. And I guarantee you, if you buy under this 200, you better be pretty freaking sure. And just another point here. I want to just touch on another thing, because I know that you all love crypto. I mean, we had somebody comment on our one of our videos a few days ago, and they're like, crypto is the best way to make money. It's the new gold. And it's like,
yeah. Mr. Finance Guy.
Mr. Finance Guy.
Who the hell?
Who the hell asked you? Okay, this is the Underground Wealth Road. I'm MJ the Conductor, and no, we did not solicit your information. All right, but we don't really need your information. You know why? Because we can read charts here.
Most of those guys are just following trends anyway.
Yeah, I know. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with following the trend. I mean, that's really good. I mean, shout out to whoever the hell that was. But as you can see here, we like trading what's going on the charts. It's like good price action, right?
There you go.
Good price action. And let's just say if you're one of those people, you're like a bag holder and you're like, you know what? As soon as it crosses the 200, I'm just going to hold until it falls back under. And if you would have did that, guess what? You'd have made 12% in 14 days, right? Not a bad 2 weeks, right? Not a bad 2 weeks at all. But, if you're a swinger, you'd have made 10% there in a day, probably another 4 or 5%. We're not going to go through it. But you guys get the point here. Stocks go up. So does crypto. They go down. It's almost like something just trying to find its level. So if you are trading, one thing that you need to understand is this 200-day moving average, because this is what all the other people are using. I mean, obviously people are using, look how it just bounces off of it, right? Out of all the millions and millions and millions and billions of shares that are being traded, everybody just seems to follow this line. So why shouldn't you? Just only makes sense, because if you are planning on trading stocks or trading crypto, there's really only 5 outcomes that happen. There's only 5 things that could possibly happen when you are investing in the stock market or the crypto market. I guess it probably could work for really any investment, but what do I know? I just sell houses and trade stocks. So I guess maybe you just don't take my word. I'm just a guy who, I pick out stocks every single day for you for free. I mean, come on. Why would you listen to me? It's not like I've been right on any of the picks. Anyways, so as always, we must cover the 5 things that can happen with your trades. The 5 things that can happen with your trades is, one, is you can make a lot of money. Like your people who bought AMC today, or the stock that I really, really hate, Fubo TV, the bane of my existence. I really hate you, Fubo. And I'm really happy that your chart is jacked up here, because as we're looking here at Fubo, I mean, it just went up, and then it fell under the freaking 200, and now it just crossed back. And guess what I was doing? I was on the bomb squad, holding that it was going down, and it just started to go back up. So we're still waiting to see what that happens, but just like anything else, you can make a lot of money like you did right here. So that's option 1, right? Option 1 is you make a lot of money like this here. You made 127% in 6 days on the swing. Don't tell your significant other that you're really doing your thing on the swing, but hey, it's money to be made. And that's option 1, right? Option 1 is you make a ton of money, you make a good trade, and you just laugh straight on to the bank. Or, option number 2, outcome number 2 is that maybe you make a little bit of money. Well, I guess that's a pretty good amount of money too. Let's just say you make 10% in a day. I mean, hey,
That's a nice thing.
You can work with that. I'm sure you can. But that's option number 2. Maybe you make a little bit of money, and let's just say maybe you break even. So maybe you're like one of those people who maybe you bought over here, and you're like, I'm going to hold forever. I'm going to hold Fubo TV forever. And you just go all the way to right here. You're like, you know what? I'm tired. And I just only make a little bit of money. Or you just break even, right? Break even. I wish there was a better way to say that, because you didn't break anything. But, And I guess breaking even would actually mean you made some money, you lost money, whatever. But they call it break even, and that's the third outcome that you can have. Option number 4 is maybe you take a little bit of loss. Maybe you lose a couple of dollars. I mean, it's not the worst thing. You live to fight another day. And the last option, just don't be this person over here. You see, this person over here, they lost 59% over a 13-day span, which is terrible because they lost a lot of money. Mass casualties experienced, and you don't want to do that. So for everybody watching, for everybody tuning in, just eliminate option number 5, right? Just don't take big losses, right? Because I'll give you one good example before we get into the top 10 at 10 here. If you lose, let's say you got $100 and you lose 50% of it, down to $50, right? How much percent do you have to make to get back to where you started? 100%. So if you take big losses, you need like something miraculous to get you back to where you were. So just don't take big losses. Sometimes you got to cut off that loser, like your baby mama or your baby daddy or your girlfriend or your side chick or your mistress or your side guy. It's pretty common these days, your side guy. Just cut it off, right? Just cut it off. And that brings us into tonight's Top 10 at 10 presented by the Underground Wealth Road, the only place here on YouTube that's actually going to give you top picks every single day. And it appears, Steven, you didn't change the date on this, man. You didn't change the date on it.
It's all right.
It's all good. It's all
We're
good.
getting better as we go.
It's all good, all right? It's all good, all right? So, welcome to the Top 10 at 10. 10 stocks that we feel like you should put in your portfolio. You don't have to buy them right now, but if you do and you make a little bit of money, hit the Cash App, right? Hit the Cash App. Bless those who bless you. Remember, it's better to give than receive. So we're giving, and then you're getting, and then you give back to the Underground Wealth Road.
Show
right?
some support.
Show some road. Throw a couple of dollars, you know what I mean? So let's go ahead, jump into the Top 10 at 10 presented by MJ the Conductor. Shout out to Steven the Producer. Let's roll. But before we get into that, we have to actually go to the favorite stations. And again, it looks like we have the date from yesterday. Sorry. I mean, when you do something every day, sometimes you skip over a few things. But these prices and these increases or decreases are what you all experienced today at your favorite stations here. Netflix up 0.03%. Whew. That's pretty boring. Amazon up 0.5%. Google down 0.5%. Apple up 0.6%. And Tesla down 3%. And Facebook up 0.01%. So I guess your people who invest in these favorite stations, I mean.
Not really an exciting day.
Not an exciting day at all. Not an exciting day at all. It's not an exciting day. You didn't really have a good day at all. And this is getting so bad. It's making my freaking nose, man. Sorry, y'all. I'm country. I'm from Georgia. Sometimes we use the shirt as a handkerchief. It's not COVID. Trust me. All right. So these stocks here, you barely made any money off of it. And I just keep wondering, what is the point of having money in these companies? You're not making any money. That's 0.3%. I guess if you look at it like you're not losing any money, I guess, but if you, there's a saying, what's that? Scared money don't make money. All right. If you're scared of the streets, stay on the porch. Mm-hmm. Don't you get out here with the Underground Wealth Road because it's not going to be good for you. All right. But as you can see here, top stations, your favorite stations, your FANG stocks, plus Tesla. They ain't doing nothing. So I'm going to just drop a little $100. I throw a little 100 for you. And we're going to go ahead and get into our list here at the top 10 at 10 from the Underground Wealth Road. Let's go ahead and get into it. Number 1, GrafTech International. GrafTech International. These people make electrical products. And if you open up their products and you don't know what you're doing, it will shock the crap out of you. But stock here, it actually went down 1.19% here today. And price is $13.24. All right. It's been doing pretty decent over the last 3 months, it's up 15% over the last 3 months. And, it's been on a little bit of a downtrend as of recent. But remember, the trip for today is stocks go up and stocks go down. Remember, today's winners, tomorrow's losers. Today's losers, next week's winners. So, this is one of those stocks that you can look at, put it in your portfolio. I'm going to throw this up to the Skywalkers because I do believe that this stock does have some upcoming moves coming real soon. I mean, this turkey may not be cooked just yet, but just give it a little bit longer and then you jump into it. So we're going to go ahead and drop this out to the Skywalkers. Moving on. All right, next up we have Himax Technologies, all right? Himax, all right? Technologies, they do semiconductors, right? They may be a semiconductor, but I am the train conductor. MJ, the conductor. So they're semiconductors, and I'm the train conductor, and that's me. And this thing has ran like it got legs on it. I mean, it's up 19% for the week. Sorry for the color code misconception. It's just testing you all how much you're paying attention. You see the plus sign, even though you see red, the plus sign means money's being made. All right, made 4.7% today for over 5.5 million in volume. And its last big run was 26% over a 4-day span. Looks like this thing could open up and be on another run. This is another one for the Skywalkers. Check it out. Next up, we have Global Corporation. All right. I know what you're thinking. All right. This thing fell 20% today. 20% today. So you got to ask yourself, when you see a stock that goes down, right? Is it a bad stock or did it just go on sale? It's really a good question. Because a lot of times, price of something falls. You guys don't complain when you go to the car dealership and they're like, hey, we're giving everybody percentage off. You don't call it a bad car then. You're like, hey, we're just going to get a sale on it, right? You don't think twice about it. So you want you to get in the actual mindset of thinking of stocks that way. If something goes up, it's 50 or 60%, eventually it's got to take a break. Just like a human, it's got to take a break sometime.
One way for it to go.
That's it. So this stock is actually up, still up 17% on the week, even though it went down 20% today. Down on the month, 16%. Down over the last 3 months, 40%. It's in the oil field services and equipment. And its last big run, 57% over 21 days, which is actually one of the most recent runs. So this is another one that although it went down 20%, stay back, Bomb Squad. This is another one for the Skywalkers. Cause I look like money, smell like money. Don't do something. I'm throwing out the young Ralph on that one. All right. Next up, we have Ava Technologies. Another one is integrated oil. Went down 3.7% today. Stock price is $10.07. So it's something that's very affordable for you to maybe buy 50 shares of. $500 get you 50 shares of this stock, which is really good. Last big run for this stock was 31% over 19 days, which is a really good return. Every day isn't going to be a meme stock. All right. If you can catch one every day, great. It is still down 35% over the last 3 months. And it looks like, from what we can tell here at the chart here, it looks like it's taking a little bit of a break. All right. But like I said, stocks go up and they go down. You see this long downtrend here where it fell from $10 all the way down to $7, and then it went right back up to 10, right? So stocks go up, stocks go down. Looks like this one is taking a break, but you should be on the lookout for the support level, because once this thing hits support, might be back off to another run. So we're going to shout out to the Skywalkers once again. Sorry, Bomb Squad. I got something in here for you, but just keep tuning in. Ava Technologies, number 4 on the list. Next up, we have Nemaura Medical. And Nemaura Medical has been going crazy. All right. We're not talking about meme stock crazy, because, you guys, don't really research stocks, and that's okay. I'm not going in on you, but I'm just letting you know that you got to keep watching the top 10 at 10, because we're going to give you the stocks that nobody's talking about, right? Why? Because we do our research, right? I'm going to get like a cap and gown one day. I'm going to put on my outfit and going to be a schoolboy for you all, right? But Nemaura Medical took a little bit of a break today. It's down 12%. 12% today, down to 1468. 650,000 in volume, still up 17% on the week, still up 202% on the month, and up 89% over the last 3 months. Medical technologies is its industry, and its last big run was 90% over 5 days. So if you're understanding how to read charts, and if I had a line that I could probably draw right here, I would probably wait till this got back down to about $14, then look for another uptrend, and then see if I can make another, 90% over 5 days. It's a pretty good 5 day, And I trade options, by the way. I only trade options. So 90% over 5 days on the options. Make me a really rich man. So Skywalkers, be on the lookout. Be cautious. It's taking a break. All right, wait till it falls to its support level, but once it does, you're good. Next up, we have Clarus Corporation. The Clarus Corporation, as you can see, long-term uptrend. Long-term uptrend. All right. So took a little bit of a break today, down 2.7%. 24.43 is the stock price. Only $216,000. So that means that this is an underground Wealth exclusive, because I guarantee you, unless you know somebody who works for them, if you've done business with them, or I don't know, you probably have never heard of this stock. But it's up 10% on the week, up 30% on the month, and up 35% over the last 3 months. They make recreational products, and this last big run was 11% over 6 days. So this is another one of those stocks. It's been going on a long-term uptrend. Wait till it takes a break, look for the support level, and then set your aim on it and fire. Well, I don't mean like bomb squad fire. I mean the Skywalkers, of course, man. I'm showing you all love today. Showing you all a lot of love today, Skywalkers. Bomb squad, don't be mad at me. Next up, Luminar Technologies. Luminar Technologies, right? They make auto parts. Up nearly 15% today. The price is $23.53 on nearly 7 million shares of volume. It's up 15% for the week, up 7% for the month, down 7% over the last 3 months, and its last big run was 53% over 6 days. Now, we talked about it. Stocks go up, stocks go down. In fact, the whole point of the stock market is for stocks to go up. But if you were watching yesterday's episode, you'll know that most stocks over the last 20 years actually lost a lot of money. So that being said, I know this went up 14.78% today, but it eventually has to take a break, kind of like what it did the last time it hit $26 and it trended all the way down to $18. So I'm going to throw this one up to the bomb squad. Y'all be on the lookout for it. Let's see what happens with it. All right. Next up, we have Biologics. All right. They are in they're in biotechnology. I don't know why it says telecommunications. Either way, they went up about 1% today. And as you can see, this is another one of those stocks that, it was at like $34 and it just fell off the wagon. Like when you try to stop drinking or smoking and you go to that party and, you're back on it again, right? That's what we call falling off the wagon. And looks like this stock here actually fell off the wagon from $34 all the way down to $26.82. However, it did go on a run recently, 22% over a 5-day span. So like the theme of today's episode, right? The trip that I'm taking you on today, stocks go up, stocks go down. They just do, right? So after this stock has been beat down so badly, I think it's at the point where it may be ready to go up again. So look for your indicators. Look for those green candles to show up on that Heikin-Ashi. Jump on in, and the trend is your friend. This one's up for the Skywalkers. Next up, we have Semiconductor, another semiconductor. All right, I'm a full conductor. So not a semiconductor. I'm a full-fledged train conductor here on the underground welfare. That's what I do. All right. So their stock went up almost 3% today. Price is at almost $24. You know, up for the week, down for the month, up in the last 3 months. Remember, I told you they go up and down, right? And long-term trend, it's looking like it's been going down. From what we can see on the chart here, last big run was 7% over 8 days. I'm kind of neutral on this, but given the recent activity, it looks like there's a little bit of price movement going on to the upside. So this one, I'm gonna have to throw it to the Skywalkers, but beware, you might not make it to the sky. You know, they say shoot for the stars and end up in the atmosphere or the clouds. There we go, clouds, right? End up in the clouds, or maybe you might not get past your apartment. But this is one of those stocks. I'm gonna put it on the Skywalker side, but I'm kind of neutral on it. And last up, we have Volt Information Sciences. I actually wanted to buy some of this today. However, I just didn't make it around to it. I was too busy buying more put options on Fubo because it went up like 17%. And sometimes when stocks go the other way on you, you only got a few options. I mean, you could sit there and just wait on it to swing back around, or you can just buy more and just lower your cost per share or cost per contract average in my case here. So I spend a lot of money just trying to get my costs down, right? So I can make a little bit of money when it falls back down. That's what I want. Bomb squad, right? You know,
Blow it up.
bomb squad, all right? There we go. Volt Information Sciences. Now this one, truly exclusive stock, man. This thing only trades like 55,000 shares. So one thing I would tell you, that if you are planning on trading options on this, be very careful. There's not going to be a lot of people that are trading options on this. If you get in, it might be really tough for you to get out. Can't guarantee whether it will or won't be, but I can tell you this. Stock looks pretty good. Up 4% for the week, down almost 7% for the month, up 35% over the last 3 months. Very good. Personnel services industry, right? People need personnel, right? Last big run was 21% over a 9-day span. So this is another one. And it looks like a trend is forming here. So if we can get this stock from where it's at, like 375-ish, if you can ride this from 375 to 450 where it was before it fell down to where it's at, you're gonna make some really good money. It's gonna be an actual really good return for you. And that's for the Skywalkers, all right? So there you have it. We have gone through the top 10 at 10 here. Just gonna give you a reminder of the picks from the day before, all right? Just in case you missed yesterday's episode. Our picks from the day before the last episode hit pretty well. Just wanted to show you all that again. And this has been the top 10 at 10. Please be sure to comment below. Let me know if you have questions. We want to make sure that everything you're looking for gets answered. We want to make sure that you're clear on stock strategy and crypto strategy and everything that's going on. We really want to make sure, right? Have Mr. Tolbert just happened on this site looking for information. Well, that's wonderful. I'm glad you're here, Mr. Tolbert. Hope you got the information that you've been looking for. A lot of big things happening tomorrow in the market. Let's see. Do you think those meme stocks are gonna go back down? Is it Bed Bath and Beyond into the beyond, into infinity and beyond? Is Bed Bath and Beyond going into infinity and beyond? Let us know. Make sure that you are commenting on this video. Make sure you like this video. If you've gotten any information off this video, make sure you smash the like button, because when you hit the like button, it's going to show all the other people on YouTube and all the other people in digital world, all the different types of information that's out there. It's going to distribute it, right? Even though we're a train, we're a digital train, it's a money train, and We need your help to go where we need to go. My job is to drive the train, but your job is to tell more people about it. So make sure that you like this video, share it, be sure to subscribe to the Underground Wealth Roll. We have a lot of things coming up. The merchandise is coming soon. The website is on the way. We also have some courses. Next week, I'm going to try to get some people in here to do some interviews with you. That will not take the place of the top 10 at 10 because the top 10 at 10 will never be leaving. However, we're going to have some other broadcasts that are, good question. Got some other broadcasts that are coming up. Let's go check out Mr. Tolbert here. Mr. Tolbert's got a really good question here. All right. Last year, April. All right, let's go on back to the main screen here, Mr. Tolbert. All right, so you bought 800 shares. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. All right, Hoffman Mifflin. All right. They're a bookmaker. They make books. All right. So my first question to you, Mr. Tolbert, is since you bought it last year, April, is there any particular reason why you're thinking about getting out right now? Is it just that you have made a really good profit? What's your strategy with this company? Because I mean, from what I can see right now, you don't really have a reason to go anywhere, especially if you're looking at holding for possibly another year. From everything that I can see here on our indicators, like you don't really have to go anywhere. Especially right now. Right now, you're on a really good uptrend. I wouldn't touch it. I wouldn't touch it. But yeah, I wouldn't fool around with it. No way. You're good. Hold on to the moon. Keep going.
It was set here first.
Yeah. It's going fine. You don't have anything to worry about from what we can see right now. I mean, you're above the 200. You're looking really well right now. I don't see really, any cause for concern here. There's nothing here that, would make me consider letting this go here. Let me pull up a few more indicators here on my end and just see if there's anything that you might want to be on the lookout for here. Just give me 1 second. So keep your eye on it. I mean, if you're at the point right now where you're satisfied with, the profits that you've gained, that's something that you could possibly look at exiting. Like I said, I don't see any indicators here that would signal that you need to let it go. It actually just went on another short uptrend. So if you're gonna hang on to this for long term, I mean, I wouldn't consider letting this go until it dips back down. If you're still holding at that point, if it goes down under like 850, 843, around that range, then you could possibly consider letting it go. It just depends on the conditions. But right now it's on a long-term uptrend. There doesn't seem to be anything that we can see right now that's gonna slow down your investment there. All right. By the way, Mr. Tolbert, are you one of our subscribers? Did you just run across our channel? How did you find us? We actually just got started about a week ago doing this show, and we really appreciate you being in here. We hope that you continue to watch the show. Just as curious, I mean, how did you find out about us? And by the way, we also do open up the phone lines quite regularly too, and we do this every night too, from Sunday till Thursday. So tell your friends about it. Don't hesitate to call in and get live analysis on some of those picks that you're trading as well. But as far as this company here, you don't have anything to worry about. Especially since you say you bought last April. So if you bought last April, that means you probably bought this thing almost under $1. All right, yeah, you had to buy this under $1. All right, almost under $1, $2, right? So I mean, you made a really good profit, right? Which means that you're definitely paying attention and you're making a really good investment. All right. So even if you, I mean, just from April till now, I mean, look at that. You know what I mean, 300%. So, you know, if it falls under like 843, I would probably really get to looking at it just to see what I would like to do with it, what you would like to do with it next. But you know, stay tuned. I'll be the first to let you know. Okay, did a Facebook search for stock ideas. Nice. Been watching the market every day. Cool. Yeah, continue to watch the market. We're gonna continue to bring you the best stock picks. I hope that some of the picks that you were looking at gave you some ideas on some of the stocks that you could potentially trade in the near future, and also, you know, maybe make 300% on again, right? So be sure to like our Facebook page, subscribe to us on YouTube, Underground Wealth Road on YouTube as well. We appreciate you, Mr. Tolbert. Wishing you many blessings in your investment future. But with that, we're going to go ahead and end tonight's Top 10 at 10. We will see you all tomorrow evening, same time, same place. And remember, stocks go up, stocks go down. It's just what they do, right? So have a successful trading day tomorrow, and we'll be back with the picks. Peace.